Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl TIAONNIII and I'm back today with another video. I decided that I wanted to try to do a makeup tutorial for beginners because every girl deserves to know how to do their makeup. And don't get me wrong, I'm not James Charles, I'm not Tati, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to make myself look nice. It's simple, it's easy, and it's super cute. So that's what I'm gonna try to do for you guys today. Like I said, I just feel like all girls should know how to do a little 1-2 to their face, a little lash, a little lip liner, a little something. If you haven't already, check out my last 2 videos. I post every Tuesday at 3, so click the notification bell to get a notification every time that I post. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share it. Tell your mom and tell your dad. And let's get straight into the video. So first, I'm gonna start off with my foundation. But before you start off with foundation, you need to make sure that you have a clean surface. Like, make sure your face is clean. I've already done my skincare routine. Actually, I'm skipping a step. Your primer. Prime your face, because it'll help you have long-lasting makeup throughout the day. Even if you do a quick 1-2, your makeup will last, okay honey? So we're gonna start off with the e.l.f. primer on a clean canvas, okay, a clean face. You don't really need too much of this, just enough to cover your face. So I would say about, like, you know, this much. I just say like a dab, okay? Whatever a dab is to you, and you're just gonna evenly distribute it on your face, because a little bit really does go a long way. You don't need to overuse these products. And a lot of times, you know, I was super scared to like try to start doing my makeup because, you know, as a darker tone girl, I don't want to look like a clown. I don't want to look white. I don't want to look like, you know, crazy. And honestly, I was a consumer, guys. I still am a consumer. You know, I thought like a consumer, and I would just pay people to do things that I want them to do, like my hair, my makeup. But in this season, I really want to learn how to do things on myself. Like, I would still pay to get things done, but if push comes to shove, I want to be able to know how to do things on my own. So I watched a few tutorials and I started doing, you know, little small makeup looks at first, and then I started advancing, you know, what I could do. Now I have a cute little routine for myself to do makeup, and it turns out really cute. This is my makeup routine. You know, makeup is a spectrum. It has no rules. If it works for you, then it works for you, and this is just what works for me. If it doesn't work for you, don't feel no type of way. You know, there's nothing wrong with your face. There's nothing wrong with the way I do things either. It's just, you know, makeup works differently for everybody. You just want to make sure that's really set into your skin, and usually you're supposed to leave it so it can like really melt into your skin for a few minutes, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Nothing is going to change whether I do it or not, but it just gives your skin time to like take it all in and absorb it, but we're not going to do all that today. So next, we're going to go in with our foundation. This is the Fit Me foundation. I'm going to link everything in the description and tell you everything that I use, and you're more than welcome to use your own products. You know, if you already have something, if it works for your shade, your skin, because everybody has different combinations of skin. I have combination like dry and oily, but I'm more on the drier side, you know, so I would just say dry skin. But Fit Me, it goes on so smooth, it goes on super lightweight, so I really love Fit Me. I have this in the shade Deep Golden. It's 368. Now this is where I can quantify. I like to take maybe like a dime size on the back of my hand, you know, just so that way I can kind of regulate how much. So this is how much I put on the back of my hand, and I take this brush. This is the Best Taupe brush. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm going to brush it on the back of my hand and really just spread it out and get it evenly coated on the brush so that way I can go evenly coated on my face. And I'm just gonna dab it everywhere, just so that way I don't put too much in one space. I generally don't like to put makeup on my forehead, but I want to make sure that my face is covered, especially in the summertime, and I suffer with discoloration and stuff. So I really want to make sure that I have this evenly spread. So make sure that you get your neck, because we're not going to be 2 different shades, okay guys? So we're going to make sure that we cover our face, and it's best to dab, you know? Don't do this in circular motions. That's better for like blush, to do like in circular motions, you know? But for me, this is just what works for me, you know? I can only do what works for me. So it is best to dab to really get into your skin. And you see how that kind of like melts into your skin? Like what? Well, into my skin, because you haven't, I don't know if you're trying it right now, but like, yeah. This is like super gorgeous. Like it just went into my skin like perfectly, like no issues or nothing. Don't mind my lace, y'all. Don't look at my lace, look at me. Look at me. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish putting that into my skin. So next, what I like to do after I put a good base of foundation, I'm pretty sure I got all of my parts. I'm looking in to make sure that everything is covered. I like to go in with a little bit of setting spray. I don't know, I think this is the Make Me setting spray. I got it, it was like $4 at the beauty supply store. Just like a good base of setting spray, just to kind of solidify what I've already done. So after I do that, I let that dry for a couple seconds. I only put like one thin layer, so it doesn't take that long to dry, maybe about like 10 to 15 seconds. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. And I got this in the color Chestnut. I really adore a bright under eye, guys. I really, really love a bright under eye. And I'm just gonna put dabs right here and then a line to kind of give me a facelift. So I put about 3 to 4 dots under my eye and then a line in like the crevice of my eye. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And a line, right? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put a dot on my chin. What this does is it just highlights the center of my face because I want the center of my face to pop, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing, put a small dot on your forehead, especially if your concealer is lighter than you are, baby. Do not put a whole square of concealer on your forehead because as you can see, this and this are 2 different shades. Do not do that. Okay, I had to learn that the hard way and I had to start my makeup all over again when I first started doing concealer. Don't do that. Don't follow all them other girls sometimes, especially if you know you. Don't be trying to turn into a ghost out here in the streets. And I do have a wider nose, so I am gonna do concealer right here and a dot on my nose like this, just so I can have like a cute button nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose, by the way. I'm not ashamed of my nose. I love my nose. I'm gonna put just a dot right here, a small dot. I'm gonna keep it bow for good measure. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dab that. I'm gonna spray this with a little bit of setting spray. Like I said, I like to solidify as I go. So I'm gonna spray that, air that out, and I'm just going to begin to dab this. Now, I don't know if this is the correct brush to use, but this is just the brush that I use, okay? And hey, when I get better at makeup, I'm sure I'll decide I want to switch, you know, brushes and this, that, and the third. But as of right now, honey, I make the rules up as I go. I'm just gonna bring that down kind of around this area. We're going to bring it down as we go, right? And, you know, have like a sharp cut like right here and bring it down. And look, this is a process. You're not gonna come out looking like Kylie Jenner right away, okay? It takes a second. It takes a second, okay? Look up, make sure there's no blotchy signs right there. And that's what I use for my under eye. As you can see, my under eye is instantly highlighted. So next, what I do, I also go with my beauty blender. I spray it, shake it, and I take the crease of this and I dab it and I drag this down like this. This is just to give me, you know, just to contour my nose until I can contour it like a G, okay? But this is just like how I get started on my process. Like, and then if I put too much, I just move it to my eyes, honey. And I just, you know, put it in the middle, not bringing it all the way to the forehead completely, just where it meets the eyebrow, okay? Just where it meets the eyebrow. So your whole face should be highlighted like this. It may look crazy right now, but honey, trust me. And I flip to the back and I go to town. And don't rush this process. Like, this takes a minute to make sure that everything is blended in how you want it to. This takes a second. So don't think that, you know, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be done. Like, no, baby. But like I said, it looks crazy right now. But baby, trust the process. And like I said, I go in and I clean up like areas. Like, I'm going up and I'm cleaning up. You see how like I kind of just defined my nose a little bit more? Yeah, honey. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to go and fix what you don't like along the way, because baby, you're gonna have to rock this face. Now I'm gonna go in, after I've successfully highlighted the center of my face. Hold on, let me go in and do it. Like I said, this is a process. Don't feel like, you know, you have to be rushed. You don't have to, you know, do this step quickly. So if you need to pause, go ahead and pause, do your big one. I'm not judging you. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia setting powder, and I have this in the color Banana. And honestly, I just started setting, guys, like maybe a month ago. Before, I was just a setting spray girl, and you know, I went about my day. I was cute, I was happy, nothing else. So what I do is I take the tip of this like this, and I lightly, because if I put too much, I'll look like a ghost, and I don't want to look like a ghost, honey. Lightly set in my concealer, and I just put this on all the spots where I know, you know, I just did all that stuff for. So I put it, you know, on my nose, on my chin, and on my Cupid's bow, basically everywhere. And I'm not one of those cute girls who make it all aesthetically pleasing. No, baby, we trying to get it done. We're not trying to be aesthetically pleasing. I'm just trying to bake my face, honey, please. So I put it in all the places where I put my concealer, and I just let that sit for like 3 minutes. And this is why they say makeup takes a little long. We're gonna count and see how long this takes us to do. So we're gonna let that sit for about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna dust it off, okay? So we'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:44 p.m.
Okay, we're gonna come back at 9:47, and we're gonna show you guys what's the next steps, okay? So I'll see you guys at 9:47. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:47 p.m.
Okay guys, so it's 9:47. So we've let the setting powder set in our face for about 3 minutes now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dust off the excess setting powder off my face. Now what I like to do is in between, wipe off them lips. Baby, please wipe off them lips. Okay, so now that we've wiped off our lips, we began to set. And honestly, it wasn't easy. You just make sure that you get all that stuff off now that you've set everything in place. Next, I'm gonna go in with my contour stick, and I'm gonna put this right under my cheek and go down like this. This is just what works for me, because I have a rounder face, and I put it here underneath my chin, and it kind of just shapes my face a little bit, okay? It shapes my face. And sometimes I put a little on like my nose right here, because I need to get a darker contour stick, but for now, that's the way it has to be. I go first, and again, I just go in and shape my nose. Like I said, I have a larger nose. And I'm gonna go in with this brush, and I'm just going to pat that in to give myself just a sharper look on the side of my face. Did I do it on this side, guys? Or just this side? think I did it on this side. This little L shape. And that would have been, yeah, I definitely didn't do it on this side. That would have been quite disappointing. I just did the little line down there. So I guess I'm just gonna go back in. And I'm going to tap, 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 blend that in underneath my chin. Don't be afraid to go to the top and, you know, do what you need to do. Now my face is back going to a mocha chocolatey look again instead of being a white ghost, which is always fun. I'm gonna go in with my blush and I'm gonna just put it right here on my cheekbones. I have really high cheekbones, guys. And I get it from my mom's side of the family, the super high cheekbones. And I think that's why I love blush so much, because it kind of highlights my cheekbones, even though my cheekbones kind of stick out already, see? See? So I just put those on my cheekbones. And I'm definitely a blush girl. I don't know what I used to do before I used to get blush, but baby, I'm never going back. And I'm just gonna take another brush, spray it, and go in. And I smile. Smile, smile, smile. Get the nose, get the nose. Go up a little bit, get the nose. And this may seem like a lot of steps, but it's really not even hard, because I used to think like, baby, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get into makeup because it's too many steps. I don't think I could ever do it. And I go over this twice because I am a darker tone girl, as y'all can see, and sometimes I just need to go over it a little bit more than other people, honey. So next I'm going in with my e.l.f. brow lift. I usually just get my eyebrows waxed, but I haven't been able to go to the nail salon lately because that's who waxes my brows, is the ladies once I get my toes done. But I haven't got my toes done in a minute either, so I haven't got my eyebrows waxed. But I'm gonna do a maintenance vlog later on this month because we're about to go back to school, so baby, you already know what time it is. I'm gonna go in with my brow lift, and like I was saying, I haven't gone to get my eyebrows waxed in a little grip, so I'm just gonna have to stick it with the brow gel. So the last thing I do with my eyebrows is I go in with my concealer. I put that on the back of my hand and I get a smaller brush and go into under my eyebrow and over my eyebrow. I get this like angled brush, yeah, and I put a little concealer on the back of my hand and I dip it into the brush like this, and I just go like, I trace underneath it to make it more neat. Now I do want to get into like not filling in my eyebrows, you know, but I have a heavy hand and I don't want to make my eyebrows too dark because I hate like overly dark eyebrows. It doesn't work on me, okay, honey? You gotta be gentle, and I haven't mastered gentleness yet. When I master gentleness, that's when I'll, you know, that's when I'll get into it. But until then, this will have to do. My first time concealing my eyebrows was actually in like January. And I had filled them in too, actually. And they weren't too dark, but I'm still not taking any chances, sweetheart. I'll just do, you know, my little 1-2 and go by my day. I decided I'm gonna use this brush and like go downward, you know? I don't know why it's just scrunched up my lips. Oh, I can see that's why. And just put that into your eye, girl. That's what I'm doing. And then conceal upwards. And this is why it's also super important to not like do too much when it comes to like concealer on the forehead, because you're gonna end up adding so much concealer like to the top of your head, and you just don't want to do too much. And just like that, brows look like I did something and I didn't do nothing. Okay, Now my brows look like something. Okay, girl. What is my last step? What else am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That happens sometimes, honey. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take the smallest bit of foundation, and I just put a lot in my hand, but I'm still gonna like put it back in the bottle so it can be small. Small foundation. Go in, wipe off that brush. I always keep, you know, a makeup wipe here just to get the excess of something, of another product off. And I'm gonna like mix that in and like just go in and just like clean up places where I feel like it's too light. Am I making it worse right now? I might be. Who knows? I may look like a clown, or I may have just slayed. Who knows? Makeup is supposed to be fun, y'all. It's supposed to be fun. After that, just to solidify, you know, the blush, I go in with this like super pigmented pink, like this one right here. I'm gonna link it down below because I really don't even remember what the name of this is. I don't even know if that's the like the name of it. You can't even see it. Who cares, you know? I'll find it. But I'm just gonna go in with that, and I'm just gonna go back in over the blush, and then I'm gonna use this shade, like the biggest one, and go over it. Like so. This is kind of like a dusty pink in my opinion. Then I'm gonna set my face with the Make It Matte. And this is from LA Colors. I'm gonna let that dry really quick. And then we're gonna get into this lip combo, and I think that's gonna complete the look. Okay, oh, and shouts out to Nah for telling me to do this tutorial, honey, because baby, Lord knows I wasn't gonna do it. So we're gonna get into the lip combo. I'm going in with this Ulta Beauty, the Black Brown Lip Liner. That's literally what it's called. It's not like a name, it's literally called like Black Brown. I'm gonna go in, and I'm just going to line my lips. I should have got 2 of these. I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and see if I can find a dupe for like $3 because I don't know, $7 for a lip liner is kind of ridiculous. Sorry, I'm super focused when it comes to lip liner. Okay, lip liner is set, honey. This may be crazy, but I'm finna. Yeah, girl. You got to do what you got to do. And then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Eclair, and I'm gonna put that in the middle like this. Right? And then have it mix, you know? Lip combos and lashes like really bring looks together. Like when you thought it looked crazy, you do your lip combo or put on some lashes and then it turns out that it eats. It brings it all together. And I love this color. It's like a pink purplish. When I first got it, before I got this lip liner, I hated this color. And then I got my lip liner and I loved it. And we're just going to put some lip gloss on. Gloss it up. Okay. Okay. I have my lip combo and I absolutely love it. So the last final touch I'm just now getting into also is highlight. And I've really been into like the pink look lately. So highlight is definitely where it's at. I've heard this is good for highlighter, but I honestly use it for other things besides like highlighter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still getting used to like transitioning from being a beauty blender girl to a brush girl, like different brushes kind of girl, you know? So I'm literally learning. But I think I know where to put it though. I do it. And I'm gonna use a different brush for my nose for highlight. I'm gonna use a different brush and I'm gonna put it like in the center of my nose and on the bridge of my nose to kind of help the contour. and on my Cupid's bow. I don't know if you could hear me because I kind of scratched my lips up. And now I'm gonna set the face with both the Makeup Matte and whatever this is. Okay, and okay, boom pow. Actually, I'm gonna add one more finishing touch. I know I keep saying this, y'all. I know I keep saying it, but baby, you got to be dedicated to the look. I'm just gonna put a little pink in my eye, on the corners of my eye, because I just love pink. Add a little pink to the corners. Whatever color you're wearing, add that color to the corner of your eye, because that's gonna make it even more, baby. Because I just feel like that just brought the makeup to the next level. I wish I had like a little pen so I could just put a little dot right there. That would have really made the look, in my opinion. I love it. I think it's super cute. I think it's super fetch. I genuinely love this look, and I really hope you guys love it too, and I hope that you guys look as beautiful as I do on the other side. I know you guys do. I really appreciate you guys if you stayed to the end of this video. Honestly, thank you for bearing with me, because like I said, I'm not a makeup guru. I told y'all this works for me, and if it works for you, good. If it doesn't, cool. There's a million other videos that will make you look flawless, girl. I believe in you. This may not be the video for you, but a video out there is made for you, girl. It's made for you. Like I said, I'm gonna link everything in the bio to let you know what I use and what makes me look and feel beautiful. And I hope that you guys, you know, go buy it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in my Amazon storefront. That's what I'm gonna do. Businessing and girl bossing at the same time. Slay double slay. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I fixed my hair so you guys can see a little bit more of the face. So this is the final look, and I think it's super cute. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, I love you so much, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go check out my other videos, and make sure that you come back for more. I post every Tuesday, so hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time that I post, and I love you guys so much.